Welcome back. Today we're going to crack into a box of the ugliest product ever made. That's right, 1991 FLEER baseball. You're welcome. Thanks for coming back. We're going to crack into about 6 packs today. I won't subject you to too much of this here, but this was acquired for like 20 bucks quite a while ago. I figured, you know what? Let's crack into it. Is there a chase? That's the question. Well, there's always Griffey. There's no one right in the bottom. Pretty cool. And there's a couple cool. Wow, how cool is it? There's a couple errors worth checking out. There's an Andre Dawson, I believe, and a Jose Uribe, maybe. I don't know. We're having fun, guys. The world's going to hell in a handbasket. We're just trying to distract ourselves for a little bit here and open up some wax. Oops. Sorry about that. So we're going to go in a clockwise fashion and grab 6 of these from left to right, top to bottom, and we'll leave the rest of that for some future videos. Please like and subscribe. If you are a normal viewer, I mean, this is a new channel, but if you can find it in your heart to hit the old subscribe button, hopefully one day that'll enable me to buy more junk to open up for all of us here. All right, pack number 1. These are the Ugly Ducklings, but you know, they did have a classic kind of 90s, almost like a Scholastic look. It looked like something you might get in school. Like if they want to show you a picture of a baseball player. Wow, these are a little crusty. They've been sitting. I'm in Western New York, so it's not like it's hot all the time here, but you can heat these suckers up in any climate if it's in the wrong environment. All right, stickers out of the way. We'll start with the back. There's the back. Oof. There's the front. You know, they're not too bad. They might grow on me here. All right. Moving along here. Starting off, Luis Quinones, Terry Mulholland. It's almost green in the light here. Franklin Stubbs. Bill Sampson. Bob Melvin. John Moses. Jay Bell. I think he's worthy of a stand. Cal Daniels. Rance Molinix. That's a weird name. Let's see what we got here. John Franco and Bobby Thigpen. He's not looking. That's how I feel. John, that's exactly how I've been feeling lately. So we're going to put you up. We'll find a spot for John Franco in the front row. Chris Sabo gets a spot in the first row. Tony Phillips, if you were wearing an A's jersey, I might think about it. Steve Fry and Scott Bradley. All right, these are cool. I don't know if I should change the light. I think we're gonna ride out the light and maybe experiment in future videos. All right, there we go. I asked this in the last video. That's the Mariners logo I've known. I know there's some variations, but I swear to God, I don't remember the Trident Mariners logo at all. I swear it's a major Mandela glitch. Let me know in the comments. This is really messing with me. There's the one I'm used to. All right, Mark Guthrie. All right. I'm not sure if you guys are aware. I should have maybe mentioned it. The one time I don't mention it, we pull a Doug Drabeck, and we pull one I don't have. Doug Drabeck. We're going to put Doug Drabeck next to the Doug Drabeck starting lineup. In fact, we're going to cozy him right up. My last name's Drabeck, as you can imagine, as a child and still as just a bigger child. Collect a lot of Doug Drabeck. There we go. How cool. That was worth opening up this ugly box. Mike Scioscia getting into it with the umpire. Something fierce. Wow. Kind of joking around there. I gotta get some better lighting. I apologize. Pat Borders. Lee Gooderman. Keith Brown. Gary Ward. Tim Burke. Brian Holman. So psyched about that Drabeck. I'm gonna get a better look at that one. Terry Steinbach. I used to like him when I was a catcher as a kid, but Jason Grimsley. Luis Gonzalez. Benito Santiago. He'll get a front row. And Dave LaPointe. Very exciting stuff here. Very exciting on the Doug Drabeck. All right, look at that. Very psyched about that one. That's going to get a top loader for the old PC, or as some calls the as some call the personal PC. I'm kidding, of course. All right, pack number 3. This is definitely going better than I thought it would be going for 91 FLEER. I'll give you one more reminder. If you could please subscribe and also hit the like button. It's right there. Just hit it. It goes a long way, and it'll give you good luck. I promise you. All right, checklist. Derek May, Milt Kyler, Frank Wills, Kurt Schilling. Pretty cool. Looks like a second-year card. Or is that a third-year card? Might even be a third-year card. Put him up front there. Brooke Jacoby, Pete Incaviglia, Carl Rhodes, Gerald Alexander, Rick Mahler, Bobby Witt, Mark Lemke. He was pretty solid. I watched a lot of TBS. Who didn't watch a lot of TBS Brave games? Steve Olin and Storm Davis. All right. Stack is getting bigger. We got some spaces left, but boy, that Doug Drabeck. This has become. I think this is my, besides the first video where I'm shaking like a leaf. Go out and check out that first video I ever made. Beginner's luck like I've never seen. Major error hit on there, and not the crappy corrected kind. And I'm shaking like a leaf, and it's great fun. Go and check it out. All right, well, we got a Juan Gonzalez spoiler. Willie McGee, Francisco Cabrera, Dwight Gooden. I put him in the pitchers area here with me and with the 2 Drabecks. Tony Pena. Put him on the others. I don't know if he's willing, worthy of the stand. Another checklist. Mike Harkey. Sorry about that. Darnell Coles. Jim Acker. Pete Harnish. Chris James. Kenny Raja. I'll put him aside. Adam Peterson. Juan Gonzalez. That's pretty sharp. I don't remember opening up a ton of 91 as a kid. I know I did. I remember opening these, but I don't think I ever got a box. But I do remember these yellow ones in my binder. Gotta love the binders. Man, you know, I always wonder if I did have my collection, those would have been torn to shit. In and out of those sleeves and flipping through those books and friends looking through them. And yeah, those were not packed fresh by any means. So, well, thank God there's trillions of these so we can just pick more of them. All right. Mark McGwire, big start. Big start. The big hitter. Roger McDowell. Dave Smith. Greg Harris. Jeff Robinson. Please let me know. I'm sure you will if I miss anybody. Shane Mack. If I didn't pull somebody who I should have or given the credit. Ted Higuera. Randy O'Neill. Tom Edens. Johnny Ray. Danny Tartable. He had some hit and miss. He had some moments. Travis Fryman and ending the pack. Oh, not ending the pack. Robin Ventura. I think that's a second-year card. My opinion, he was hit and miss too. Rookies, I'll put aside. Him, I'm putting down there. And Wally Joyner. Sorry, Wally. We got to keep a stand open for some one more pack. Maybe a Hall of Famer here. Thank you again all for watching. I really do appreciate this. I figure if I'm going to open these, I'm just going to share it with the world, you know? And you never know. If you hit something like on that first video, I still can't believe that one. All right. Terry Leach. BJ Surhoff. Oh, for a minute, I thought he was getting grabbed from behind there. Trevor Wilson. Randy Veras. Bert Blyleven. Wow, that's an interesting. staring deep into our souls. Oh, baby, I knew I would find you, Bo. Bo Jackson again. Wow, it's not going to beat. Boy, he looks like he's about to crush that shit. Look at that. That is awesome. Who's going to get bumped? Actually, we'll move one down here. Bo gets the front and center spot by the Doug Drabeck statue. Jeff Robinson, a pretty cool six packs. Jack McDowell looking very serious in his stance. Brian Harvey. Joe Klink. What a windup. Dwayne Henry. Howard Johnson. You know what, Howard? I was a bit of a Mets fan. I'm going to put you there. Jerry Reed. Ending with Brady Anderson. Well, those do pop pretty nice. I'm starting to, I can't believe I'm actually starting to like the Ugly Ducklings. So there we have it. Bo Jackson, Doug Drabeck, Mark McGwire. What a night. Thanks for sharing it here. We will see you next time. Thank you.